before you spend a single dollar on ads, there is one thing that most business owners and entrepreneurs typically skip. They do not look at what their competitors are already running. And I get it. Checking the meta ads library is slow, it's tedious, and most of the time it doesn't give you enough context to actually do something useful with it. So today I want to show you something that can actually help you get a step ahead. Zeely AI just shipped 2 new features that are worth your attention. Feature 1, a brand new competitor spy tool built right inside of the platform. You can use it to find and recreate real competitor ad references for your static creative. Feature 2 is a massive update to their UGC Video Builder with new avatars, new presets, and the ability to create a fully custom avatar. 2 separate workflows, both built for the same goal, to improve your performance creative results. Let's get into it. Okay, so for this video, I'm going to be using a task-based service app, something like TaskRabbit. Local services, on-demand help, that kind of category. And keep in mind, this is a really competitive space. There are established players with real ad budgets running campaigns right now. And that's exactly why it's the perfect example. Because if you are entering a crowded market, the worst thing that you can do is launch blind. You want to know what formats are working, what hooks are being used, what your competitors are spending money on to keep things running. Because if they're consistently running it, that means that it's actually converting. That's exactly what Competitor Spy is built for. So I am inside Zeely right now, and I'm going to go straight to the Competitor Spy tab. Right away, you can see that this is not just a link to meta ad library. This is a full creative intelligence feed built into the platform. You can browse active and inactive ads, filter by format, so you have image, video, carousel, and you can follow specific competitors so that their creatives surface directly in your feed. I'm going to search for brands in this space and start looking at what's actually running. And this is where it gets immediately useful. You are not just seeing that an ad exists. You are seeing the format and the copy angle and whether it's active and how long. Active ads are the ones that matter the most. If someone is paying to keep an ad running, that tells you something. So I am filtering by image format and looking at what the established players in this category are running for static ads. And right away, you can see patterns. We have clean product UI shots, bold headline overlays, benefit-driven copy. These are polished, intentional creatives from brands with real ad budgets behind them. That is your reference, not something you had to hunt for, screenshot, and save to a folder somewhere. It's right here, and I can download it directly and bring it into the image builder to use as a reference for my own static creatives. Okay, now here's the workflow that ties everything together. I can download these creatives directly and use them as a reference when I go into the image builder. So I'm going to grab one of these, a clean static banner from a competitor app that has the look and feel that I want. Then I'll bring that into the next step. This used to be multi-tab, copy-paste, screenshot situation. Now it's one platform, one workflow. All right, so our research is done. Now on to the next step. I have my references. Now I'm going to take it straight into the image builder and create my own static creatives for the app. Same workflow we covered in the previous video. Product input, reference, hit generate. Let's take a look at our results. Okay, so you can see each has the same format rebuilt around the product. Each creative borrows a recognizable ad format, then keeps what makes it work while reformatting the pain points, value, and the design entirely around Todoist. For this first one, we used an Apple reference. The format of the Zeely result is playful 3D emoji style, the kind that Apple uses in its own ads. It has floating icons, a character, one clean line. Zeely kept that friendly, recognizable energy, but swapped in a task list in hand and the capture the speed of thought promise. Next, we have a reference from ClickUp, and here is the result. The format is the dark before and after. Zeely held the structure with pane left, fix right, but rebuilt the right side around our actual flow. Speak your task, smart recognition, automatically scheduled, day organized. The voice capture feature is the payoff now. Next, we have another ClickUp reference, and here is the Zeely result. The format is the messy versus clean split photo. Zeely kept the physical contrast, but recut it to our pane. Scattered sticky notes and crumbled paper on one side, one phone listening, say everything you need to get done on the other. And then finally, we have a reference from 11 Labs, and here is the Zeely result. The format is the clean phone UI showcase, side callouts, a trust badge. Zeely kept that crisp, credible layout, but the screen now shows our voice-to-task capture and the callouts carry value, low friction focus, and shared accountability. Now let's move on to the Video Studio. So inside of the Video Studio, I'm going to UGC-style video, and this is actually a brand new feature inside of Zeely. The first thing I want to do is show you the preset library, because this is one of the things that just updated significantly. You have a digital demo for screen-based products, service showcase for location or environment-driven businesses, product showcase where the avatar is actually holding the product, and fashion try-on. For our services app, I'm going to use the digital demo preset. The product is the app itself, so I want the avatar interacting with a screen-based experience. Before we even get to avatars, we need to go through the reference library inside of the digital demo use case. These are curated references that show you the type of scene, framing, and the vibe your final video can have. Pick the one that matches the tone you're going for, and that becomes a visual direction for everything that follows. Here are a couple references so you see what I'm talking about.
Too many work messages? I use Slack to keep my team chats in one place. Makes collaboration easier.
Looking for a place to stay? I usually check Airbnb first.
I use PayPal for quick payments. You can send or request money in seconds.
I track all my runs with Strava. It maps your route and tracks your pace. If you've been struggling to create ads, you should try the Zeely app. We built it to make creating ads fast and simple.
Just landed and ordered a ride in the Bolt app. Took like 30 seconds.
Okay, this is the big update. The avatar library has been massively expanded. You are looking at a diverse range of people across different ages, styles, and backgrounds. If you are just breaking into marketing your app, you probably have a decent idea of your audience, but having this variety of options means that you can A/B test across different personas and actually grow that understanding over time. When you are targeting a specific audience, your avatar should feel like someone the audience already trusts. A 45-year-old homeowner responding to a home services ad is going to respond differently than a 22-year-old tech bro than they would to someone who looks like their neighbor. Okay, and here's what makes it super powerful. You can fully tailor your creative to specific markets. A local business in the UK can run ads with a British accent. US-based brands can lean into regional visuals and local accents. You are not locked into one look, one voice, or one local market. That level of customization is one of the strongest parts of this update. One more thing worth flagging, you can now create a custom avatar. So if you're building a personal brand or you want the face of your brand to be consistent across all of your creatives, that option is now there. Here's an example of my custom persona. Okay, moving on, here's something that I want to show you before we start animating, because this is where the volume play happens. I do not have to generate one creative at a time. I can take the same product, the same preset, and kick off about 10 or 20 generations simultaneously, different avatars, different references, all running at once. This is how you build a real creative library. You don't have to spend all your time on one ad and hope that it works for everything. Instead, you have a whole batch of variants where you let the data tell you what converts. While those are running, I can keep working. I can queue up some more, I can swap references. This isn't a one-at-a-time tool, and you aren't going to be sitting there for 15 minutes waiting for one generation to finish. Okay, so the flow is, it generates a static image first before any animation. Now I can assess the batch and pick the strongest ones before spending any credits on animation. What I'm looking for here, does the avatar look natural holding or interacting with the product? Does the composition work well for vertical format? If something is close but not right, wrong clothes on the avatar, composition slightly off, I can edit that with an additional prompt and regenerate just that one before moving forward. Now what I'm going to do is animate this. Zeely auto-generates a script for the avatar based on the information it has already pulled from your product. It factors in pain points, positioning, even competitor analysis. You can use what it generates, edit it, or write your own. I'm going to tweak this one slightly to match the tone I want. Conversational, direct, no filler. One thing worth highlighting here, the voiceover is fully customizable. You can adjust the accent, the tone, the emotion behind the delivery, and automatic subtitles can be turned on with one click. These are not small details. If you are running ads across different markets or targeting different audience segments, being able to dial in voice and make the content immediately accessible is a real advantage. Okay, then you pick your model. Grok is faster and more expressive, Kling is more cinematic and realistic, And CDN's 2.0 is great for smooth motion and longer clips. Set the duration and animate. And here it is.
I spent years drowning in post-it notes and mental lists before I finally found a system that actually works for me. Try it and tell me what you think. I started using Todoist and it actually works. It just makes sense for my brain. Honestly, just go get the app.
That is a real usable ad. Person to camera, natural movement, clear message, right format for the category. And that's just one. Here are 3 more in the same batch, same product, different avatars and references. If I saw any of these in my feed from an app that I haven't heard of, I would stop scrolling. Okay, to wrap up, the competitor spy feature alone is worth paying attention to. The problem it solves, needing to jump between platforms, manually tracking what competitors are running, trying to find references that match what you want to build, that is a real friction point that costs people time every single week. Having it consolidated inside of the same tool that you're creating in is genuinely useful and saves you so much time. The UGC update is the other piece, and I want to be cleared on how broad this actually is. The avatar expansion is not just about having more faces to pick from, it's about being able to tailor your creative to any audience, any niche, and any market. A business in the UK running ads with a British accent and local visuals, a US brand leaning into regional aesthetics, a personal brand with a fully custom avatar that stays consistent across every single asset. This is a level of creative flexibility that used to require a whole production team. And the custom avatar specifically, that is going to be a huge deal for anyone who wants brand consistency without putting themselves on camera for every single piece of content. The through line here is that Zeely keeps building toward one thing, removing the gap between having an idea and having a finished, deployable campaign. That gap is where most people get stuck. This just closes more of it. One thing I would personally love to see, a one-click recreate button directly from Competitor Spy, so you can go straight from a competitor creative into the builder with your own product already loaded in. That would make this pipeline even tighter. If you want to try this out for yourself, I will have Zeely linked in the description below. I'd love to see what you guys come up with. Be sure to drop them in the comments below. Subscribe if you want more builds like this one. We post new videos every week. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one.